Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second game for this evening. I am producer Tim, and I will be the host of the Sith Taker live stream tonight, and I'll shortly be joined by Ben and the players. Let's pop to the table and just see how everyone's doing. Hey guys, you are now live on Twitch.
Hello.
So welcome to Rich and Mark, who are kindly coming over to sort of play for us in this game. Yeah, it looks like you about to roll for first player, are you?
Yeah. Do you want hits or misses, Mark?
I shall take misses, please. Misses and focuses.
You win.
Hey, I win something. Right then, I will let you have the initiative, I think.
Okay.
Is it just Red Squadron is the only thing? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
After you.
A 2, a 3, and a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All minor threes. Yeah.
Cool. So
Just-
we'll pop over into the other room. If you've got any rules queries, just pop down into the commentating room. If we've got any problems, we'll pop over and say hello to you guys. We'll be back to have a chat at the end of the game. When you guys are ready to start playing, just tab the middle of the table and start your clock, and then I'm watching and I'll just start our clock.
Sure, will do.
Okay. Yeah. Best of luck and have fun.
Okay. Cheers. Right. Excellent.
Okay, so we've now, I've jumped down to the other room, wait for Ben to catch up. I think all the sound looks to be going. If you're watching, please let me know in chat if the sound's coming through okay. Just going to Facebook post done. I'm about to go into the evening. Distance versus the Empire. Cheers, Matt. Cool, so the sound's fine. It's always the way, it's like when I sometimes when I start a stream and I forget to take one of the mics off mute or something like that.
Have you done it again?
No, we're all fine.
Oh.
I
I just had to insult Rich a couple of more times before I left.
No, I just asked in chat if the audio was coming along rather than me having to suddenly open Twitch up on my phone to check. But no, everything seems to be coming through fine.
So Mark's thinking about putting this rock right there where Rich wants it, because first turn Rich is going to blow that rock up.
Yeah, besides,
Every
trajectory
turn he does that. The trajectory simulator stops. Is it pattern analyzer reloads it?
Right, I didn't get a chance to grab myself a drink. Do you want to just go through the list whilst I just grab myself something?
Yeah, let's start with Mark's because it's a bit simpler. So we've just got 8 Baron of the Empires and excuse me, 4 of them have the Ruthless on. So if anyone's unsure what Ruthless is, it's where you perform an attack. You may choose another friendly ship at range 0 to 1 of the defender. If you do, that ship may suffer 1 damage, and you may change one of your dice results to a hit result. Now, I've forgotten who it was, but someone flew a Striker Swarm at the last System Open. I think he made cut all with Ruthless, and what he would do was when one ship got a little bit damaged, he would park it next to the ship he planned on shooting, and then just basically kill it. But then every other ship, because of the same initiative, can add even more damage to it and still keep doing it. So maybe we'll see some of that sort of shenanigans going on. And then Richard's gone with his dad list of Venny, what's it now? A Red Squadron Expert and Zizi. And on Venny, he's got everything. Trajectory Simulator, Pattern Analyzer, Perceptive Co-Pilot, Veteran Turret Gunner, Page, Tycho, Protons, Seismics, and he's got delayed fuses now. So basically, the Page Tycho means he can shoot out the front arc, then rotate his arc, and Veteran Turret Gunner lets him shoot again. So you don't want to be in the front of Venny's arc.
Yeah, I mean that's the big trick of this particular build, isn't it? It's the double tapping.
But it's basically everything's there to make Venny last longer. Like you've got M9. I'm just going to get to it in a minute, but the X-wing has got heroic, M9 G8, and a jamming beam, which is there because it's free.
Yeah.
So the M9 G8 will go on Venny straight away. And that's just because Venny can use that on both his shots. And ZZ's just a solid little A-wing, also with the turret arc to trigger Venny's ability even more. And he's got the prockets on it, hasn't it? So it can do quite a lot of spike damage there.
Yeah, it's quite interesting because I used to, so a long time ago I did practice my TIE fighters against Venny before I like do the story, I've just seen Mark's deployment.
Oh, I was just about to say I've moved back to look at that, and that's quite an interesting deployment.
Oh, my OCDs doesn't like that. Oh, but no, yeah, I practiced my TIE Swarm into Veni a few times, and it's just like almost an auto loss. It's such a hard game, but actually the Barons have got shields, so they probably don't care so much about the bombs.
No, I mean the reason Rich picked this up first was during the first hyperspace season when the TIE Swarm was really prevalent, and he just loved to get matched up with a TIE Swarm because they always thought they could outjoust him, and then anyone who'd played against him would tend to turn away and try and run away, and he'd just chase behind and blast them.
Yeah, I think was it Jerry Koskela we chatted to because he took I can't remember if it was a TIE Swarm or if was it the PS5 Swarm or was it Vader in a mini Swarm, but he played he played Rich and was very cagey about engaging. But no, it's nice to see. It's unfortunately, I think this is the only of this. Is it the Strata Fortress? It's called or Star Fortress?
Star Fortress. It's a shame because I really like the ship. I liked it in 1.0. I mean, I own 2 of them because I for some reason I actually thought 3 of them was going to be good in 1.0. I thought they were going to be like little jump masters, but I was wrong.
Matt Cog says Mark's setup is stressing him out. It's stressing me out as well. I might just go and start deleting ships until he puts them out properly.
Just get the flick tool out. It's so amazing to annoy.
Cool, so they're good to go. And I'll start timing.
Okay. So Venny's going to go first and seismic a bomb out and stop.
Yeah, so...
Oh, he's not dropped his bomb. That's unusual for him.
Yeah, because normally what would happen there is he'd do his trajectory simulator, chuck out a seismic, and then he does his pattern analyzer reload, so that he then has that bomb that he's just launched back in the bomb bay as such. But he's not chosen to do that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe against this particular list, he wants the rocks there. Saying that though, that's not a bad channel for him to actually fly down that middle bit.
Yeah. There's also the fact that he can seismic one into those pile of rocks and then put a delayed fuse on it to kind of stop that red, like that orange one there that's coming in.
Yeah. But no, it is very strange. Like, we've seen Rich play this list so many times that we both expected, like, as the Rich opening move, he's going to fire his seismic out. Unless, I mean, I don't know if he's played Mark before. Maybe he felt that Mark might expect that as well and it'd just be a waste of a bomb.
Yeah, he usually does. I suppose this middle one is in his way. He gets rid of that so that he can come in that gap and then decide where to go.
Yeah.
He's more to clear room for Venny because he is a big bugger.
Oh, you banging around again.
Oh, the cats are bloody mithering me. I've got to put feed in the face. Otherwise, you'll just hear them crying all the way through. I actually thought I'd muted myself. So it's lucky I didn't start doing anything weird.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh.
See, I can see this seismic now coming into the middle.
Yeah, so now you might see it because those barons are certainly pointing towards.
I have to say it looks really cool with them all just sort of sat there.
But they've got such good dials, and with the boost focus, they could just peel off left and right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they will, but they could.
It'll be interesting. The problem you've got is it's the 2 dice in there. I mean, he's obviously said he's practiced it a few times, so.
Yeah, and I guess 2 dice into something with what's it got? 1 agility.
Yeah, but it always, if you're in one of the turrets, it adds a
focus.
Focus.
I know, but he's only going to be able to do that to 2 shots.
That's assuming that he doesn't just roll and evade.
but if you get 1 or 2 hits 6 or 7 times, some damage will get pushed through.
Oh yeah.
And then that's assuming he hasn't spent the focus on offense.
Really 5 second anyway. Then he's a 2.
Yeah, and then you've still got to worry about Zizi, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
She can do a 5 dice procket attack.
Yep.
Was it Mark that's actually painted this in person as well? I think he has. I'm sure I saw it on Facebook, and I like the post because I approved of the colour scheme. Because he's painted each individual ship in like the rainbow colours, basically.
Let's see. I've not seen. I think I've only got 2 of them. Maybe 3. No, I've got 3.
Oh, what, the Tyvants?
Yeah. I've got problems.
Well, no, I mean, I think we've chatted about before. I've certainly picked up quite a few ships from like bring and buy sales and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Yeah.
We've got the seismic coming out on the trajectory simulator.
Let's see if he goes to grab the fuse. Let's see. He's flipped his charge. Has he got a fuse? Because he did say he'd put it on, but he said he'd inevitably forget about it.
Yeah. And
I'm assuming he would, because
I don't think he needs to, though, because he could reach out to that big one in the middle.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what? Oh, I need to change my color to spectator, because otherwise I will end up pointing at stuff. There we go. Yeah, so he could reach out into that one in the middle, and then it's not going to do any damage to his own ship, so he doesn't need to fuse it. But then it depends if the Barons are expecting it.
It's going to be close to that one.
Well, he'll have to boost away, won't he? Boost right to try and stretch the range. Because that is a big asteroid that's in the middle.
Yeah.
I was going to do something then. What was I going to do?
So that's actually quite a good move for Rich, because he can take out the big rock. Next turn, he can throw in his big 3 bank.
Well, that's it, yeah. I was saying that channel that's probably why he didn't seismic in the first turn, because that channel's actually looking quite nice for him.
Yeah.
So Red's done a 4 forwards, probably could do the focus boost. And this is what, the dial on this ship is ridiculous. Yeah, it's got loads of blue. And they can,
It's very, very similar to the First Order one, isn't it? I can't remember what it's called. The Von Reg.
Yeah.
Is it BA?
Yeah, type BA, yeah.
Shit.
It's not been very aggressive here, because like blue certainly, and maybe orange could have boosted forwards, and purple has now bumped into the back of orange, so that potentially might mean it'll take a damage from the seismic. Yellow might be able to barrel to the right, I guess, to try and avoid the seismic.
Yeah, I guess you could barrel roll him back. If need be, the green one can bump into him or something.
But I think purple's definitely going to take a damage here.
It's very close. I think he might be out,
But this could set up for a very interesting second engagement, because all those Barons are going to be pointing at Venny. Ooh, Zizi bumps.
He's okay about that.
Yeah, it's not terrible, I guess, because if Venny does shift forwards, then we'll be able to... So yeah, they are obviously going probably for that middle rock.
Yeah, I think you can turn on a thing for the rock anyway now. Yeah. Oh,
Or was that
it's
pink?
just that. I'm pointing at the screen with my actual hand. Just the pink one, mate. Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought, yeah. I mean, obviously, I got the camera slightly up and out. I guess you can't quite see it, but
Should be 1 second.
Okay, so first shot in anger, 2 hits and crit is very nice. I think this is from the Red Squadron Expert into Pink. Pink gets 1 evade. I think is taking shield and crit. And if anybody that flies A-Wings knows, this could very easily be a direct hit.
What's that crit? What have we got? Fuel leak.
Okay. And that was a range 3 shot from that Red Squadron Expert in. So Venny's now shooting, I think. 2 hits. Rotates the arc. I think that if that's into Pink, that's dead.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep, that was a bit unlucky.
Well, unfortunately, that's why you need a focus token. Yes, you might be rolling lots of green dice, but as I know from my A-Wings, if you haven't got those focus tokens...
I'm surprised he didn't take the focus, to be honest. Because the dial's so good, anyway.
Hmm. Okay, well. That was an interesting first turn.
Yeah.
Don't think I saw the Baron melting quite so quickly. But I think, lists like this, it's like like the TIE Advance, like the A-Wings, they do live and die on their green dice. They haven't got the hold to absorb a bad roll. So what do you think? Do you think the big 3 bank from Venny? I mean, he could go straight, I think, as well.
I could see the 1 forward this turn.
What's his clearance like with that rock? Is he fine? Oh, yeah. Drive him.
Just focus up and see where they all go. And then the turn, or even stop, punt the proton forward and put the fuses on it, maybe. I don't know. I quite like the 1 forward this turn.
Yeah, I guess you...
And focus up. Then you can consider if it's worth chucking the proton into the mix and then stopping next turn.
I think you've definitely got to chuck a bomb out here because you want to be doing that damage. And also, it's going to possibly force the Barons to do actions they may not want to do. So they might do boost and barrel rolls to get away from the bomb.
I think it's one of them, like sometimes the threat of the bomb is worse than... Yeah. Like, the bomb now seems really obvious. So I could see him sort of working around the idea that a bomb's there. And then, maybe put himself in a bad position for something that's not actually happened.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But then I suppose you could also... like, Mark could afford to double bluff it because he's got the shields. It's not it's not like TIE fighters that you can't afford to take those crits. He can afford to lose a shield on 3 or 4 of his ships. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but
I could say with this list I'd probably go against it.
Yeah, but if you're playing the sort of bluff double bluff, it's not terrible if he gets it wrong. Okay, so we are getting a bomb, and I imagine it'll be a proton. Yeah. Yep.
You don't see bomblets these days.
Yeah. So,
I guess Venny's probably going to stop then. Oh,
ooh,
I suppose.
But
the thing is, you see, he's done a red maneuver, so he'll still get his action. But I think he was supposed to go the other way.
Yeah.
What?
You'd hope so, because that's terrible that we've got this on stream.
I know. He's going to suck his out. I've got to go and find out why he did that.
I guess the only saving grace for Rich might be is that nobody will have expected this maneuver from Venny. So you might end up with some Barons bumping into him, maybe. And then obviously they're a bit more pinned for when that bomb goes off. And possibly losing actions as well, less focuses going on. So 5 forward with the red, probably focus and boost to try and bring it around the corner. And then for those who are not aware, obviously with the asteroid, if you're sat on an asteroid in the engagement phase, you can't shoot. So that's losing that big double tap, double shot that Venny has. So like blue here could easily focus and just barrel roll in front, depending on what the others have done. But
So he didn't make it. He didn't dial in wrong or anything. He just thought he was being a smart ass.
okay.
He thought it would clear. Is the gist of it?
I was just saying, like, now all the barons can take actions to like barrel roll in front of Venny because
Yep.
it's almost, yeah. This guy's not avoiding the bomb. I would almost focus and bank boost to the left or boost forwards and get a better shot.
Yeah.
Well, he
Should
might
take-
actually have Venny and Arc. It's close.
Mm.
I mean that's very close. I think he's got Arc there.
Mm.
Okay. I mean, he may have had to boost depending on what the others are doing behind him anyway.
Yeah. I think he might be out of range of that bomb.
Yeah. So purple, obviously, it's. I mean, that's what I said. Like, the only good thing about Rich's maneuver there is that the barons may not have expected it. You might end up with something crashing in, maybe. But
That's what Rich was actually trying to do.
oh, yellow hasn't bumped.
Lucky.
Focus left barrel roll surely, and take a range one shot into Venny. Did Rich roll for the rock?
I don't know. I went in the room and talked to Rich.
Oh, I didn't see a dice.
Give me a minute. I'll say Tim thinks you're cheating.
Well, I mean, you can have a look up the chat, but I mean, so yeah, over. Oh, he's lost his shield as well. So what green focus left barrel roll maybe. Get him further away.
He did it. He said he was intentionally trying to cheat.
Why are you right barrel rolling? Go all in on Venny. I think you shoot everything into Venny this turn if you can. Has he got his double focus tokens though?
Yeah, because although he hit the rock,
Pattern
he can
analyze.
pattern analyze it. That's what he was trying to do. You see, he thought he could clear the rock, and obviously Mark wouldn't have seen the.
Oh, we might have a procket some easy though. Focus boost forward.
Yeah.
I think you've got to do it. You've got to delete a ship here, haven't you? Oh, actually, no, you got a proton bomb. I just remembered. No. Because isn't Procket's range 1 to 2 in bullseye, or is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you still got the shot.
So the boost probably fit, but it's very close.
So yellow and orange are losing a shield each, and Venny is losing another shield. Bet you wish he delayed fuse this now.
Problem then he's got now is trying to get off that rock next turn.
Yeah, without bumping.
Because Venny needs his actions.
Hmm.
I think he can still rotate his arc when he's stressed because it doesn't say perform an action.
So it looks like it's range 2 and bullseye just into this orange Baron.
Yeah.
This orange Baron has lost a shield.
Even if Venny gets off the rock, he can still do his rotate after his shots.
Surely he's going to proc it. Yeah, he's going to proc it.
Yeah.
So 5 red dice, and he can use advanced optics on this, can't he?
Doesn't need it.
Or you spend the focus token.
Yeah, because you're going to get it back anyway.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like I meant like you could use advanced optics to turn the blank into a hit. But yeah.
Yep. So you can optics because it says when you perform an attack.
Yeah. So he is going to get 3 evades and only take hit crit. But we might end up with a direct hit, maybe. What's that? Stun pilot.
Damaged engine.
Damaged engine. Okay, that's not.
It is quite bad on them because that removes the hard ones blue.
Hmm.
And Hard one's one of my favourite moves.
But then I suppose this X-Wing could just try and kill him.
Yeah.
There's no focus token there now because he had to spend it to live. And then this is 3 hits going in. So we need to see some natties here. And that'll really make Rich feel special. Ooh, I think he spent his focus token, didn't he, on the first roll. So that is a dead Baron.
Oh, it's just taking all the damage deck. Have all the cards, it's fine.
But that is all the shooting the Resistance are going to do this turn. Wop, wop, wop. You'll have to let Rich know that also you'll be uploading this to YouTube so he can watch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So no shot from purple. Blue into Venny. Oh, I suppose he was checking for the turret arc there, wasn't he, for Venny's pilot ability to add a focus result.
Yeah.
Okay, we got just a crit. And a blank. Spends a focus on that additional result and gets an evade.
Is he in the A-Wings turret?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And next Baron, yellow. This is why I think I would have barreled green to the left. I mean, alright, you would have lost a shield. Oof, 1 hit.
He's had some bad rolls there.
Oh,
Oh,
Ruthless.
it's Ruthless.
Oh. I thought, what's he doing? Ah, yeah, Ruthless. And he's Ruthless, the damaged one. Sorry, the Ruthless on the dead one.
Yep.
So
As I was saying, you might as well just put some more damage into it.
Yeah, yeah. I know, I had not thought about that, to be honest.
Sure, it was one of the Harlequins boys took. It's the Strikers with Ruthless system open.
Yeah, I think it's Josh, wasn't it? Okay, so red range 1 into ZZ. Spend the focus for 2 hits. And ZZ laughs in the face of danger.
Get Rich dead proud of himself. Natties.
And we got the dead Baron is going to shoot into the X-Wing. And blank out. No heroic, I'm afraid, for this TIE Baron.
He's had some bloody awful rolls there.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. The damage output has not been great. And that's kind of what you said, really, wasn't it? It's 2 red dice, but he's just rolling 1 at range 3 just seems really bad. Or just blanking out. I think Rich may have got away with it a bit that turn. Venny's taken no damage cards there.
Then he is in a bad spot though.
Yeah, but he's managed to remove another.
He's not in a spot to die as anything, but he's pretty out of the game.
I mean, if you're Venny here, would you perhaps drop a seismic and then just have the rest of your ships scatter?
I guess it depends what Venny's whites are, because I can't remember.
Oh, has Rich broken the game?
If he just presses L on that, it'll go away.
Okay.
And then just delete it.
It'll just drag it off the table.
Just delete it.
I think they're trying to delete it, and there's an error coming up.
Oh, is there?
Drag it off the table. Yeah, I mean, this is it. Drop a seismic. Because those Barons, you got 2 stressed in front of Venny, so they are going to have to go fairly forwards. Red might.
I mean, they've got like 1 banks, I think, as well.
They have.
If they need it.
Yeah.
I mean, Venny's got the hull that he can blow the rock up and take it himself. It's not a big problem.
I suppose actually Venny could stay there. Yeah. So Venny could just bump. He'll hit the rock and have to roll for it. But if he blows the seismic, then in the engagement phase, he's not going to be on the asteroid.
Yeah. I think I'd be half tempted to maybe bank Venny towards the yellow one, just so I can start turning him back in.
Yeah. But Venny won't have any focus tokens this turn.
No. So you can add all the eyeballs he wants.
Those who are joining us in this game and you missed the first game, we had 5 Nantex versus 4 Fang Fighters. That game will be saved on our Twitch for a couple of weeks, and Ben will be uploading them to our YouTube in due course, so you can watch that back. So, just setting the last few dials for this turn.
See, ideally, so with this, what he really wants to do is try and swarm in on the X-Wing, because the X-Wing gives Venny a lot of his offensive output.
I'm not sure what Rich is doing here, because he's not even flipped his dials for his X-Wing or A-Wing yet. So he's set Venny. I don't know if he's waiting for... Because like Mark's now sorted all his.
Richard's hand isn't moving.
It is a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe he's having a seizure. Pointing at that rock.
Yeah. Still can't believe that he flew Venny onto that rock, maybe.
I'm glad he did, though. It made me happy. He's obviously... I think he's kind of expecting him to convulge on the X-Wing. Because Venny is probably going to maybe disengage this turn now.
I quite like that idea of dropping the seismic and just bumping. Because again, that might just block a couple of the barons. And then obviously you've got the Red Squadron Expert and ZZ can possibly come in and shoot tokenless barons then. I mean, ZZ would take... Well, no, I suppose ZZ could possibly do like a 5 forward there.
Yeah.
Yellow might block her, but...
Then he's got its reroll as well. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't have tokens.
No. So, okay, so we got the seismic coming out.
Yeah.
Because like, even the T-70 could turn in, and if it gets clipped by the seismic, it doesn't really care, because it's got a lot. Okay, so he has gone for a hard 2 there.
Staying stressed.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, he can still modify his dice, and he can still rotate his arc as well.
Yeah, and that's not a bad position, because that might catch purple and blue. Okay, so green's bumped. And this will be good for Rich, because he'll just stop them taking focus tokens. Oh, then a K turn from purple, which is okay, but you know that's gonna be 4 red dice out the front arc, and then a
rotate, and then do it again.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm assuming that he thought Venny would stay where he is.
Yeah, possibly. But I guess with Venny's ability to be able to spin and shoot, you know, it is going to make it quite hard to not get shot.
It's a bit harder with all these ships, but as we saw when Darren played him, if you sit in his back arc and it's side to side and forward, he's not getting those free rotates.
Yeah. So if I was the yellow Baron, I'd be fairly worried at the moment. Because you might lose a shield to a seismic. And then that X-Wing's definitely be shooting you.
think I'd be more worried if I was that purple untokened one.
Oh no! I mean, yeah. I mean, I've already written him off as dead.
Jesus.
Well, he's going to take what? 4 red dice and 3 red dice, both with a re-roll on each, and he's got 3 greens twice with no modification.
Poor Imperial pilots. Oh, you're dead to me, son. Fine.
So ZZ's turned in there. She'll be fine from the seismic, so you might just see a focus rotate going on here, or possibly a rotate and boost.
I'd rotate and boost, I think.
Yeah, that's what looks like Rich has done. Although possibly he might shoot green. I mean, I possibly would have done the bank boost there just to try and bring the arc around a bit.
I think he's probably quite happy just to lob whatever dice it puts out and then take an evade. Keep him safe from that yellow shot.
Oh, yeah. So it looks like, I guess, blue will take a shield here. And Venny takes a damage. Rich taking a damage card? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Cool. So ZZ has no shots, so can't get any tokens. This is that's probably why I would have done the bank boost there, just to make sure that you definitely got that arc.
That's very close, isn't it? No, Rich, it goes off the thing, you cheat.
Yeah, always go off the chat because the models aren't 100% accurate sometimes. Okay, so range 1 from this X-wing. 4 red dice into 3 green dice. Both got focus tokens. So probably spend for 3.
Yeah.
Because yellow's already lost a shield.
And he's in a good position overall.
Yeah.
Although he did that excellent blunder last turn. He's still not in a bad spot.
So, we're going to spend... Yeah, spend to just take half points. And here comes the Venny show. Oh, no, not yet. So
No.
Baron's first.
Got some barons to go.
I mean, I suppose this is the thing as well. Without ZZ having anything in arc, it's not going to... I suppose it doesn't matter for triggering Venny's ability because he's got no focus tokens.
Also, you have to remember that Venny triggers his own ability because he has a turret arc.
If you're in it, yeah.
Yeah.
So, green, no tokens, so just a crit. And Venny evades it like a boss.
That's not what Star Fortress does.
Look at Rich just tabbing to say, yeah, look, I rolled nuts.
Surely that Star Fortress should have died when it hit the rock. Nice little range 1 into the X-Wing.
3 hits.
That's a bit better.
That'll be 2 shields on the X-Wing.
It's about time the dice were a bit nicer to me.
Well, that's it.
Range 1.
Venny's still going to take the range 1 shot first, I guess, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, hit crit. So
he's definitely taken a crit.
Yeah.
Which is what he wants. Like you do want to get crits into Venny. He's a bit like a decimator in that respect.
That's half points on Venny.
Well, he's got damaged engine.
Oh, that's bad for Venny in that position. I mean, he can bank, but he's got...
Yeah, I mean, so that means there's no hard turn. He's got to do the bank. So he's probably going to bump next turn, isn't he?
Yeah.
Luckily for Rich, as long as he can clear his stress each turn, he can still do his hard reds or whatever and get an action.
Yeah.
Because he's got pattern analyzer, so it's not the end of the world.
I mean, technically, he could kill both these barons now, and then he's fine.
Yeah.
So, primary shot from Venny into the purple baron. 4 red dice with 1 reroll. Bet you wish you had that focus token now. So that's 2
Yeah.
hits.
Come on, little Baron, you can do it.
Oh,
Hey.
where's that tab from Rich now? And then we're
She's
going to
gonna rotate and do it again.
Yeah.
So he's probably saying, "I'm gonna basically rotate, shoot you, then rotate back again." Is what I imagine he's doing.
Yeah. So yeah, 3 red dice.
Yeah. So I imagine he's shooting that guy in front of him.
Oh, no focus tokens.
Can reroll one, I guess.
Oh, both his
Yeah.
rerolls have rerolled into focus.
And then he's turning it back. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, that's like Richard said before as well. Like Vinny, he really does need that focus token. Like his general output drops drastically.
Yeah.
So he's only got a proton bomb left as well.
Well, this is it, and you probably don't want to
Yeah.
drop it this turn.
No, it's not a good turn because you're going to get it. He doesn't want to take another crit. I'm guessing you can hit the cats.
Yeah.
It's Willow's fault because she's gone to bed, so she can't come and talk.
Should do that one night. We'll just leave the cats and Willow in charge of the stream.
Allegedly, school ties are out. That's made it worse.
What's that?
I said, allegedly school makes him tired, and Emma heard me and just went, it's made it worse.
So, we've got a little under 40 minutes left in the game. Rich has got 71 points and Mark has got 48 points. Although, in fairness, he's not far off getting half points on that X-Wing as well.
Vinny's only got 6 left as well.
Mm.
And I can't imagine that Vinny is going to get the focus this turn either.
No. I mean, unless what's his? Don't think a 2-bank will fit over the top there, will it?
Has he got a rare blue 2-bank?
Not sure.
Because he's still stressed.
Yeah, well, that's it. I don't know.
And the problem with the 2-bank is you've got to think of you come in turns because he can't do any hard turns.
No, it's only a 1, and yeah, 2 forward won't work. So yeah, he has to bump.
So he's cleared his stress. It's whether the Barons can really capitalise on this.
Yeah. I mean, green could certainly come charging forwards. Yeah, I mean, yellow can still do the hard left turn and boost or barrel roll, I guess, and still get the shot in. I mean, this is it. This is what's really nice about their dial, is the fact that they've got the hard blue turns. It looks like purple's just going to stay there and just bump into Venny. Blue...
He's going to probably focus and boost, isn't he?
Yeah. Probably boost towards that X-Wing, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, Venny is also going to shoot him still.
Yeah. I mean, there is that. But it's not the front arc, so it is only 2 red dice out the side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Because of the lag on my screen, it just looked like someone swung that ship into the back of him.
Oh, that's interesting.
I guess he's trying to catch the A-wing out.
Yeah, but yeah, dividing your fire always seems like it's not the best plan. Especially when you could focus into Venny and just try and take him off the board. You know, it's a turn where Venny hasn't got a focus token. And Zizi, you know, she'll just get extra tokens, and I mean, she could literally boost left here and not get shot by the red one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the red one didn't have a lot of options, though.
Oh
really.
no! I completely get that with the red one, but I think the yellow one might have been better, just basically turning and sitting behind the X-wing. Because what is anybody shooting Venny? Green maybe?
Not a lot.
No, I think green's out of arc.
There's a possibility that the purple one can shoot the X-wing.
I think you advance optics here, do hit crit.
It's going to get your focus back anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he spent his charge to get it back. He's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, it's a tough one because you possibly could lose another Baron here. Like, blue could get focus fired here. Or he lost a shield. Or green. Green's got no token.
Yeah. Looks... Who's he gone for? We'll find out if it's any damages. 2 hits and an eye. I think he'll probably keep that focus for defense, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
No?
well, he is close to giving up half points, but possibly, like, if this is into blue, could kill him. I'm not sure who it's on, so we'll see if
I'll find out when he does damage.
2 shields on green, it looks like he's going for.
Yeah. So I'm assuming he'll probably try and do the Venny shot there as well.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
It's a little 2 dice tickler. That's close there, isn't it? Two crits.
2 evades.
Oh, Jesus, he's been bloody lucky with him. Fair to say this is range 1, isn't it?
Yeah, I imagine so. So 3 red dice. Hit crit. Going into the T70. 1 evade, so that's the last shield on the X-wing. And let's see what Venny can do at range 2 to this green Baron. Yeah, I don't think you've got any more shots there.
Get down. Because I'm ignoring the cat, he's decided to climb up on the desk and try and stand in front of my face. So we've got hit crit there. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Come on then, Venny, let's see what you can do. So, nothing out the front. So range 2 outside will be 2 red dice with a reroll. Rerolls the blank. Fortunately,
So just the 1.
Yeah, no focus token still. Does the damage though. Green's on 1 hole. So, Venny probably does a hard turn now. I mean, it will stress him. I mean, I suppose you could do the 1 bank over the top. Go for the focus tokens, but I wonder if...
Well, he's got pattern analyzer, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, of course, yeah, does it? Yeah. Double
You know,
focus, yeah, and turn it.
I think the hard turn is a good shout because next turn you can do the bank or the 1 forward, depending where things are.
I think you probably
No,
drop the proton bomb here as well. I mean, purple has got both its shields, so I don't know, actually, maybe it's not worth it.
I think I'd probably hold on to it till it was more of a threat.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, though, it's like, because Venny's, 6 hole? So
Yeah.
getting close, but, I mean... Green...
But next turn, he's going to be super defensive because he's going to have his focus back.
Yeah. But then, I suppose purple could just do a hard left turn here. Assuming Venny is going to turn over the top. The purple turns to where Venny is currently sat and could be sat out of turret.
I think that's what I'd try and do with the Barons.
Green can just sort of come forwards here, maybe like a little 1 bank or something, and then try and barrel roll into the side arc. Because you just don't want to be in that front arc and take 4 red dice. Blue's a little stuck though, because stressed and sort of facing the wrong way, so we'll probably just charge off. Depends if yellow and red want to chase easy into the corner, or does red perhaps come down this way?
No. I think I'd try and... I think you need to turn everything in towards Venny and the X-Wing now. Let that A-Wing disengage and turn back around.
No, absolutely. I think that's personally, I think what I probably would have done with yellow last turn. I think chasing after an A-Wing is probably not great because, you know, what I found with the A-Wings is that they love being shot by 2 red dice, but hate being shot by 4 red dice.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, I mean,
They especially like being shot at 2 red dice when they're getting 4. Especially ZZ, because if you feel like you're in trouble, you can just throw a pot shot and take an evade.
Yeah.
And then you're almost never getting through. With a focus. Oh, Vinny's got a hard one. I forgot about that.
So we've got the pattern analyzer for double focus. Red Squadron Expert turns in as well.
He's turned away, hasn't he?
Yeah, there's that hard one by purple. Just take the focus there. You're going to get shot, but, you know, at least you can shoot Venny.
I think ideally you would like all these ships in one. Basically, you don't want to be in that front arc.
No, absolutely. You know, Venny's got focus and a reroll, so you definitely don't want to be sat in that front arc. Blue Baron might just focus here and just go after the X-Wing.
The problem he's got here is that purple one is. It looks like he's in his side arc and the back arc.
Yeah, so could just do the.
So he still might get the double shot.
Oh, I think yeah. I probably. I mean, but I think the barrel roll the other way would have been quite good because you would have still got the X-Wing. But now you might get front arc of Venny there.
I was thinking the same. He needs to focus while he's done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's focused up.
What's green doing? Oh, two forwards. Okay. I mean, well, because green's only got 1 hole left.
Yeah. Maybe send him out there to be the sacrificial lamb. Take that big 4 dice.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're rich, could you be clever here? And perhaps if you've got front arc into blue, let's have a see. You got.
There is the chance here that Venny can be killed before he gets to shoot. So, you know, he's only got 6 hull and he's getting 9 dice thrown at him at the moment.
Yeah. So that blue is in front arc.
Yeah.
I mean, the T-70's not shooting this turn.
No. And I can't imagine that the A-Wing's going to come round that much.
No, I mean possibly a hard 2. And see what it does to the arc. But yeah, so red clears the stress with the hard 1.
It's going to focus
yeah,
boost, isn't it?
Yeah. And then that's just another shot into Venny or the T-70.
I guess you see if you can kill Venny with your other ones. If not, throw another couple of dice in.
Oh yeah, I mean I think that's the best piece of advice I could give to anybody in X-Wing is always shoot the ships that have only got one choice, and then you move on to those that could shoot one or another target, because you don't want to waste that flexibility. So ZZ is focusing on boosting, which should get yellow in front of, rear arc. Yellow has got no shields. Oh, actually, I forgot you've got Ruthless in play as well, so that might be able to push a bit more damage.
Which ones? They've all got ammo.
No, I think 4 of them have got Ruthless. So red, yellow, and green are left on the board.
So I forgot it.
So probably just green, isn't it? That could Ruthless. Oh, it looks like
Oh.
I think that was 2 hits for Rich with
That's-
advanced optics.
Yeah, he gets it back.
Yeah, and 2 of 8.
It's fair. I forgot Rich fired first. I mean, I'd probably just get that yellow one out of the way. Because he's only got the one shot. Just throw it into it. Get it out of the way.
Oh, so that's hit crit by spinning the focus into ZZ. And ZZ rolls 2 blanks there, so that's going to be 2 shields and half points on ZZ.
See, if that was me, I think I'd have probably just thrown a pot shot and taken the evade.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? So, just got arc with this Baron.
Yeah.
Green in
I'm sure Dave Sutcliffe was telling me that an evade token on 3 green is statistically better than a focus.
I will take your word for it. I don't know.
Oh.
Hit crit, spend the focus for 2 hits and a crit.
And then his ability isn't going to be happening here, so he's getting the hit crit.
What's that crit? You see?
A fuel leak.
Oh, that's bad. So fuel leak, if one of these other Barons can get a crit on Venny, then that will trigger for an extra damage. So purple looks to be shooting Venny in the side. So Venny's ability will be active for this shot. Only 1 hit. No Ruthless in play on this shot. Rolls a blank, but can add a focus with Venny's ability. Add a focus result, a focus green dice, and then spend a focus token to turn that to an evade if he wants to stop that damage coming through, which he is doing.
So he's done it this turn.
I think you have to do it one of them, because if this blue rolls a crit and you don't do it, you could lose Venny.
Yeah.
So there's 4 hull left, and if your leak triggers, if he can do 3 damage somewhere. And red's still got to shoot as well. Oh, there's a crit. Spend a focus for hit crit.
I wonder if he'll Ruthless at all. I don't think that one's got Ruthless, has he?
No. And now Rich will add the focus and probably spend it to stop fuel leak triggering.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's out of focus now, which might save the Barons, but red is now going to shoot as well. Is range 3.
Push.
Or could take range 2 into the X-Wing. No, he's going to shoot Venny. I think that's the right call, just to keep piling pressure on.
Pile more damage in.
Well, imagine if he gets a weapon failure or something like that.
Yeah.
Ooh. A little bit of a freezer. That's unfortunate. So can spend the focus. Don't think you can Ruthless. Range 1 for Ruthless, 0 to 1, isn't it?
Is it not one of the defender?
It might be actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like he's taking a shield on purple. Do it.
Still takes one.
Yeah, he didn't ruthless. I don't know if they just queried that because that Rich was just mousing over the ruthless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got him on 3 left. Yeah.
I'm Benny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's taken 6 and got 3 left, I
Right.
think.
Should be taking another hit though now, shouldn't he?
Well, I don't think he ruthlessed. He was
So he's
certainly.
got what? He's got 1 hit anyway.
Yeah. So he's taken that damage.
Oh, right, I didn't see it.
But for whatever reason, he decided not to ruthless, and maybe he's decided to play the long game. Oh, that's why you don't sit in front arc range 1.
Ugh. Shell dies.
Yeah, I mean, Green was probably going to die there anyway. Oh, is that a direct hit? No, console fire on blue.
Okay.
I think it's console fire. I was just reading the messages for a second. Console fire on blue. That was Vinny's double tap.
Yeah.
So Matt says his quality of streams did. I've just had a look. I've got no dropped frames my end, so hopefully it's a problem with your end as opposed to the stream. But we'll see what happens. It has been a little glitchy. I know TTS has been a little bit glitchy this evening. I don't know if that's just perhaps a lot of people playing tonight or something.
I think a lot of people are playing all the time at the moment, mate.
Well, yeah. So less than 20 minutes remain. Let me just check damage. I think I'm up to date. Yeah. So
what scores are we on then?
So Richard is on 115 and Mark is on 74.
Okay.
And he's now set some models on fire about things.
Oh, that's cool. They're new.
Now, that blue Baron might have to go. Well, I mean, we might see a proton bomb, but I mean, that blue Baron is just going to have to. I don't know, hard 3 or something. Ben in his goblin ways has gone on to Telltale to save that as an object.
That one's cool. I've got the smoke one already. I was playing against one of the German guys gave it me.
Cool.
But that one's cool as well.
So, looks like Zizi might come back into the fight now, because certainly a hard 2 would work. Focus. That yellow Baron will probably have to do a 1 bank, because I think the hard 1 might get a little bit close to that rock.
What other greens has it got, do you know? Blues.
It's just straight or the 1 hard 1 banks.
Okay. Slip back into 1.0 then.
Yeah. And the T70 could Talon roll here behind Venny.
I think the T70 will tell them roll.
Yeah. And Venny looks to be sort of clear and free now. Can just quite happily do like a 1 forward or.
He's gonna 1 forward, 1 bank. Isn't he, I think, because I think everything else white, if I remember right.
This is it. He's going to clear that stress, do his double focus.
Try not to die.
Yeah. Well, only 3 more to go, isn't it? And there is a fuel leak still in play. I mean, that could be another reason to drop a proton bomb here and go 1 forwards just to get it out, and maybe
I think it's if you drop a proton and go one forwards, I think it hits you still, doesn't it?
no, it won't.
I
Because
can't remember.
no, so a range 1 is 2.5, and there will be 3. If he goes 1 forward, there will, and a large base is 2 forwards. There will be a distance of 3 between them. I believe.
I can't remember.
No, it's definitely.
I believe you.
Yeah, range 1 is definitely 2.5. So Venny has done.
He's not
the
done it.
bank. Yeah, no dropping of bombs, and we'll focus. And he does, unless he wants to fix it. Unless he wants to fix the fuel leak, but I think he'd be better off focusing.
No, he dies if he doesn't fix that fuel. If he doesn't focus.
Yeah, because that's it. Because he could always roll and evade, couldn't he? Naturally.
Yeah.
Just a hard turn from the T70. Possibly just so the focus and just stay alive. I guess if that T70 dies, then that target lock goes.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good chance he can kill Venny this turn.
What PS is that T70? Is it 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it can't be PS killed. Sorry, the no. Sorry,
because Venny's a 2.
Yeah. The T70 would die before Venny would get to shoot. Okay, so we're starting to see Barons moving. Oh, that's a nice move for blue.
Yeah.
Although blue is the one with console fire, so I mean, 50-50 chance he dies. Is it console fire? It looks like console fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not sure if he's got arc on Venny in him, though.
What purple?
I don't think, yeah. No.
No, and he probably hasn't got arc on the T70, but at least he might be range 2.
Yeah.
Red.
I mean, he's got. If he can get the yellow in as well, there's a chance of killing Venny.
Yeah, and I think red wants to boost or barrel roll here. And also make sure definitely not in that front arc.
I think you just focus up and try and kill Venny.
But he can focus and boost and barrel roll. So why take the front shot? Because that's it, I think. Actually, he has boosted, but he may have just been out. He was very close.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah.
Because that's it. Again, what's red? Red's undamaged, so probably could survive a front arc shot, but yellow may just stay there, may just focus and stay there and just take... Oh, no, can't clear. Did a white maneuver. But yeah, that's it. Just trying to bump ZZ and just pin him in that
Oh,
corner.
yeah, because it stops him rotating his arc as well.
Yeah. That's it. Can't rotate. Will just be... okay. So, ZZ's no shot. Yellow Baron's got no shot. Just out of range. Console fire for blue. You may want to just tab the... Oh, I may have remembered. Yeah, it's right. They've picked up the dice now.
Yeah, I was just about to go in now.
And he dies.
He still gets to shoot, though.
Yeah.
I guess you've just got to take that chance there, see what you do.
Yeah. Well, 2 crits is not terrible.
Would have been good against Venny.
Oh, so you can evade for 1, and that is going to be half points on that T70. Can you see that one?
Stunned, is it? Blinded? It's stun pilot. So a no crit.
Okay.
Although
so
actually,
no shot on
go in.
purple. Yeah, go on.
Going for Rich, he could actually hit that rock. We saw him do it earlier.
Oh, so red gets hit and a focus. And needs to decide if he's not going to spend bullet things. Venny will spend a focus, take no damage. Which is probably the right call because.
Well, he was going to evade one of them at least.
Yeah. So, Venny shots back. Has he got front arc into yellow? Might just have it. Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, I think yellow couldn't shoot Venny because of the angle.
Yeah.
So, 3 red dice with a reroll. Could use a focus as well if he wants it.
He's got M9GA here.
Yeah.
So he's not going to spend it on that, I wouldn't have thought.
No, probably just take the range one.
Yeah, he's fine. Only just though.
I've just realised that red had Ruthless as well.
Yeah, but he's got no one to use it on.
Yeah.
I don't think you can Ruthless yourself.
Yeah, another friendly ship at 0-1 of the defender.
Two against that. Oh, both should. Oh. Don't know what's happening there.
No. So he's had his front arc shot, so.
This must be the side turret one. So.
Unless
focus.
he rotated forwards, I guess.
I don't think he did. I think he spent his. I don't know.
No, he would have rotated forward and shot at range 3. He's done 1 damage onto yellow. Unless he redid the. No, he must have redone the shot for some reason. I don't know.
Just leave him to it. Fine.
Yeah, not quite sure what went on there, but never mind. So, 10 minutes. We have Resistance on 129 and Galactic Empire on 100. So, very close game still. Killing Venny could win Mark the game. Assuming he doesn't lose any more points. Although I suppose he could actually afford to give up half of a Baron to kill Venny. Now, do you Proton with red pointing the way it is? I mean, it could hard turn towards purple and then boost away.
So what happened was that Rich was on an hour in overspending the focus, and then Mark thought that he was set, so he rolled his dice. And then after Rich saw it, he decided he would spend it. So they just re-rolled the defense dice, so it was fair that. Because obviously Mark had already got the 1 evade.
All right.
But he rolled the same thing again anyway. Basically, Rich is cheating again. So not only did he land on a rock, cheated, didn't roll for it. He's just going to cheat some more. It's fine.
I was just saying that if Mark can kill Venny here, he can take the lead. And he can actually afford to give up half a Baron to do it. Yeah, because half a Baron's 15 points.
Quite like the little one bank from the yellow there. See where Vinny goes.
Yeah.
And
that's it, because the slowest straight that ZZ has got is 2. So she'll probably have to commit to a 3 forward, or maybe faster.
I guess the purple can hard one. Obviously adjust with a boost or a barrel or wherever Venny goes. I think the red one's probably going to have to peel off, isn't he? I don't see how. I suppose it could know he's stressed, so he needs to peel away from Venny.
Well, I think he has to, because I think Venny could very well drop a proton bomb here. You've got 7 minutes left in the game. Are you going to have a better opportunity? Or Venny could red stop here.
Yeah.
So I think possibly the red does a hard one, maybe towards purple, and then could then boost towards the X-wing. Don't know. We shall see shortly. But yeah, it's been an interesting game. I think both players perhaps would watch this back and think about some of the manoeuvres they've done and perhaps do things a little differently next time.
Yeah, I think Rich should probably try and hit more rocks.
Okay, so hard 2 with Venny. Probably
Yeah,
just
pattern
trying,
analyzer.
just trying to throw him out there and just be a bit annoying, probably. We got the wings being closed with the T-70.
He's disappearing, isn't he?
Hard 2.
And it's barrel roll, isn't it? Barrel roll focus. So it's the other way around. I always get it confused because
Yeah.
I've not flown much resistance.
Possibly just trying to get a block on purple Baron, I guess. But it'd be interesting to see if this red has done the left. So yeah, purple bumps,
Ooh.
and that's
Nice.
a bad place to be. I don't know if that X-wing's got bullseye. There'll still be 3 red dice there.
Got the purple is still full health.
Okay. There we go. So focus and boost, I imagine, with red. But neither of these are going to be shooting into Vanny. Only 3 hull left on this X-wing. What's yellow doing? Hard 1. And we'll focus. And probably just try and hope that ZZ bumps. Guess you
I think
could
ZZ will probably blast past this turn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess yellow could put boost and try and close the range on Vanny. Oh, interesting. Surely that's just going to give Venny 1 or 2 extra green dice, I guess. Unless he's... I suppose he's only on 1 hull, actually. So, yeah, he probably...
Wants to defend himself a bit. But
ZZ can shoot backwards.
yeah. I don't know about that one.
I mean, this is why I love the A-Wing. If in doubt, just go fast, fly over the top, focus, shoot backwards. I mean, purple will get an unmodded shot into ZZ, I guess.
He's not bothered about that.
No. My ZZ last night couldn't roll evade dice to save a life, but... Okie dokie. So, maybe the last engagement of the game. 3.5 minutes or so left.
Yeah, there's a possibility of one more in there, depending how quickly we go through it.
So it looks like range 2 from ZZ into Yellow Baron. Only 1 hull. We'll spend for 2 hits. And get the focus back because she is ZZ. And Yellow rolls 2 evades and is quite happy. Red has got Ruthless. So when it comes to shoot the T-70... hang on. Is that Rich shooting? He's closed his foils.
Has he rolled 4?
Yeah. I think hopefully Ben's just going to jump into the room and just correct that. I don't think he's got bullseye. So T-70, when it closes its foils...
He's going to re-roll them now, mate.
Yeah. So I was just saying, when T-70 closes its foils, it still gets maximum dice in the bullseye, but otherwise is -1 dice. So you get 3 red dice. This is where Rich will probably hate me, because he'll probably like blank out or something. That's not terrible. 2. 1 evade, so not getting half points on purple. But yeah, that's a big thing, like to check there, because I think he had 4 hits.
I didn't I didn't notice because I went and
Yeah,
saw it.
he was definitely getting half points there on purple. So it looks like purple's chucking out a range 3 shot into ZZ. Very speculative, but you never know.
Nope.
I mean, that's, I find that's the ones where, the unmodded 2 red dice often roll up like hit crit. Okay, so looks like red into the T70. So it'd be 3 red dice with a focus token and can Ruthless.
I
But
can't imagine him ruthless because then he half points himself, doesn't he?
yeah, I mean, no, you probably don't because of purple. And you probably won't kill the T70 here. There you go. So
It's a crit.
yeah. So unless it's a direct hit, I guess.
Fuel leak.
Another fuel leak, okay.
So really, he wants to just lob his last quick shot and try and get his dials in again.
Yep, so I reckon they've got about a minute left on the clock.
I don't think they're going to get the next round in. No, he got less than a minute. And then he's got 2 shots, probably.
Sure. So for 2.
Spending it, why not?
Oh, but Venny has blanked out.
She does get to add to a focus.
Yeah, but I don't think you bother.
Yeah.
I mean, unless Rich is going to think he gets through quickly enough for the next turn. Okay. So he's taking 1 more damage on Venny.
So what are the scores? Is Rich winning at the moment?
Yeah, so he's still 129. So
Yeah.
he needed to kill Venny if he could.
I'd say that's game then, isn't it?
I think so.
Let him do the shots, then we'll jump in. He's probably going to get a shot into that red one and a shot into the yellow one with any little 2 dice ticklers.
Yeah. I mean, yellow he could kill if he gets lucky. Yellow's got no focus tokens, so it's all about rolling wiggles. 2 red dice with a reroll and a focus token. So reroll the blank with M9G8, is it?
Yep.
And spend a focus for hit crit.
Yeah.
And let's see 2 wiggles. Nope. Only 1 wiggle. That's a dead Baron. That takes Rich to 143. And he has to rotate though, doesn't he? Or can he
No, you've got veteran turret gunner.
So he can show out the same side, the other side.
Yeah.
So re-roll.
It doesn't matter. He can't get half points. Should we jump in the room?
Yep. Where's my Discord gone?
I'll say. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I did lose all my ships, not completely. I think I messed up early on, losing that 1 ship.
Yeah.
I thought it was safe there, but yeah, that's the way it goes.
I was lucky,
So-
but yeah, it's good.
Hey guys,
cool.
you are now live on the Twitch stream, so well played both of you.
Hello. Cheers.
Yeah, it's a very interesting game. I think some very interesting manoeuvres, shall we say, Rich?
Yeah, I looked at it and I thought I should do a 3 straight because it has the same effect. He won't be expecting me to go fast and I'll cause some bumps, and the 3 straight would have been better. But I looked at it and I thought a 3 bank clears. Yeah, of course it clears, and it didn't just not clear it. He had half of it sitting on the bloody rock.
Yeah,
and
then
then
that's it. The peg was practically on the rock.
yeah, and then I took a shield, and then I took my own proton bomb as well, which is standard for me playing on stream with this list, to just bomb myself more than my opponents. So
Yeah, but if it had worked, you'd have looked like a god.
well, exactly. That's the
But you're
thing,
not
isn't it?
here.
Yeah, I look like a proper bell end now instead of a god, so it's fine. Sad little man. Now I know how you feel every day.
Yeah.
I'm big on the inside.
I think it's a bit tough for Mark occasionally. So these Barons play very much like A-Wings and other sort of 3 dice, 3 agility ships, and if you end up without a focus token or taking multiple shots and then you have a bad roll.
Yeah, which I did very early on, didn't I? I kind of lost one straight away. I thought it was completely safe, I thought it was completely safe, but
So did I.
always focus up. That's the lesson learned there, really. Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
I think you always take a focus token if you can take it. I mean, that's what's so good about ZZ is the fact that she can spend a focus token and then get one back.
Yeah.
And it's very very important. But no, I think well played, Rich. I think it was
Yeah.
143 to 100.
Cool. Oh, that's right. If you get half on everything in my list, it's 100 points.
Yeah.
Because that's how maths works.
But I mean, those barons only giving up like 15 points for every half. You were.
Oh, I know, man.
Yeah,
We had
along.
that discussion. We had that discussion halfway through the game. I was looking at it and going, right, I've killed 2 and I've halved 2. And then I thought, hang on a minute, they're only 30 points each. Shit.
Less than that. Yeah, exactly.
You know,
They are.
it's like 29.
They are extremely survivable. They're a bit like a Focho, 1 less ship, but you're initiative 3 and you've got 2 shields. They're really good.
Yeah.
With that kind of boost focus or barrel roll focus. So I think there's some potential with it. But to be fair, I don't think I've faced a Super Veni before. I didn't really know what it did, so that confused me slightly. And with that Trudge Simulator, I was doing some stupid moves early on, I think, just to get out of where I thought it was going to go. So I've learned a lesson there. Enjoyed the game though.
Yeah, that's the best thing about the trajectory simulator is the way that it forces people to fly around it.
Yeah, gets map position.
So,
yeah.
It's interesting though, because I was saying at the start, because obviously I practiced my TIE Swarm against the Veni list, and the Veni list beats TIE Swarm every time. But actually, I think the Barons can afford to go head on into it for a turn, and
That's a fair point.
Because you can weather that one proton bomb on the shields, and and then it's all those shots go into Veni. You're just pushing some damage. I think if you look back on the game, Mark, I think there's a few turns where you decided to perhaps barrel roll away from Veni or stuff. And I think you just keep putting that pressure on. As soon as he goes off the table, I think all the Barons can bully that T-70. I mean, it's easy.
Tim, stop telling everybody how to beat my list.
I've already been telling everyone you beat the wingmates.
Well, I mean, if you're flying a lower volume of ships, and I don't think Veni's is great in the meta at the minute. If you're flying a low volume of ships, you've got to go after ZZ and the X-wing because they power Veni up, and you can take them down in endgame. If you're flying a swarm like this, you're right, Tim. I would have jousted these straight head on into Veni, and just said, you can add a focus twice and probably survive 1 round of fire, but then you'll be neutered on your return fire anyway because you won't have your focuses to spend, and then you'll drop all your bombs and then die, and probably not kill, or maybe if I'm lucky kill 1 or 2, but not likely. So yeah.
And this is it. I mean, how long did he have that fuel leak for? Quite a few turns. Just wasn't able to get that last crit through, and
it forced me to spend a focus on defense that I would have saved for offense. I'd have taken 1 at one point, but he had a hit crit, so I had to spend a focus to avoid it, because I didn't want to risk taking double damage there. So, but yeah, it's good. It was a fun game, and it's always good laugh to play against Mark. He's a good old guy from the IGC in Bridgewater in Somerset.
Same as old Matt Coggins, isn't it? Yeah, who you were taking a mickey out of in the first game for just missing out. Was it place 33? So hopefully he'll get a spot. So we'll see. Yeah.
There was an interesting way you set up your ships at the start as well, all at the little angles.
Yeah, that's to mess with my opponent's heads quite often. But it does mean I quite often place the ships first. It does mean I quite often have them coming round, sort of the ones on one side go a bit faster, and they kind of all catch up and form a bit of a kind of a wall, kind of closing in. That works quite well sometimes. But yeah, I'm learning. I'm still learning about the list. I'm only sort of about 10 games into it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah, it fared really well actually. I was quite impressed with it.
Yeah. Right, cheers. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll play both. Thanks for coming on, Rich and Mark. And we will wrap the stream up there. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll be back next week with a couple of hopefully league games. If not, we'll find something to put on. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Sith Takers live stream.